I guess, how you found your values. What happened significantly in your life that helped you really rethink and reconsider values, that has obviously led you to that journey? But let's go back to the beginning and look at, I guess, that initial part of you and your story that really led for you to define your own values.
So to begin with, what I would say is that I've always been on a mission for as long as I can remember to um, make everyone be friends, or to try and make everyone see other people's perspectives and not get angry. I grew up in Glasgow, and I'm mixed race, and I was brought up Catholic there. And the Catholic Protestant divide is not easy in Glasgow, and nor is race generally, especially mixed race. So I was always on a mission. People would always ask me, where do you come from? And my heritage is Irish, Scottish, Indian, Malaysian. And I would hate people asking me lots of questions about all of those different types of cultures, because I would be 4 years old and I wouldn't have an understanding of those things. So I was considered precocious because I would say I come from planet Earth, because I couldn't find a single point on the planet that I came from. So I decided that I just came from all of it. So I think I've been like that for as long as I can remember. And I've always felt as if I don't have ownership over one specific geographical location, but the planet is my home, and therefore that's the thing that I need to look after. And that's, as I say, for as long as I can remember. But if I bring you forward in time, because we don't have to go through from 4 to 5 to 6, the thing that really touched me was a meeting that I had with a member of the Eye of the Storm called David Coombe. Now, David Coombe used to trade horses in Texas, and he turned 30 and realized that money wasn't the be all and end all of anything. And he gave it up, and he came back to the UK, where I was living at the time. And I met him on a roundabout, and he said, so what age were you when you woke up and realized that life has a different currency? And we were sitting on a roundabout in South London, drinking smoothies. And we had the most amazing conversation about the value that you get from earning money, and how actually, if you earn money, the only thing that you can do with it is buy yourself something that's superficial that sits on top. But that if you spend your time investing in people, investing in your environment, and investing in your communities, it nurtures you from the inside. And that's something that money can't buy. And when he asked me when I woke up, that's the point that I realized that I'd been like that since I was 4 years old. And that I'd always been like that. And I suppose in some ways, his acknowledgement of that really helped me say, okay, not only is it all right to be this way, but it almost felt as if I was allowed to feel enlightened by that, and to wear it with pride and not as an apology. Because I've always felt, between the ages of 4 and up to about 30, I felt as if I had to apologize for the fact that money wasn't the be all and end all of everything that I wanted to do. And at that stage, whilst I was launching the Eye of the Storm, it just gave me this sense of freedom to say, okay, this is the beginning. Let's dream bigger dreams and see what we can do. But yeah, that started with David Coombe on a roundabout.